Welcome everyone back to the channel. How you guys all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. So today is Monday, so just want to do a quick little chat here before we start with the actual video. I've been sitting down and looking at all the videos we make for the channel. So we've got Pass to You, Pass to Me, Pass to Developers, which is our once a week video where I find or I get suggested a tank and then I put it out to the community. Now I have received comments, especially one where the guy said it's like the Bob Simple tank. It goes into Pass to Developers and it goes to file 13. If anyone doesn't know what file 13 is, file 13 is basically the dustbin. Now guys, I'm not officiated with War Thunder in any way. I play the game. So the chances that War Thunder will even see these videos are next to nothing. All right. So this is things that if I had a say in it, I would like to see come to the game. And a lot of suggestions as well from people in my Discord that say, hey, Easy Gamer, what about this? And then I'll do research, or they will do research on it and they'll give all the information to me and I'll do a video. So this is more of an information video, putting out unique vehicles there, because I don't agree with the actual Pass to Developers forum, because it's a lot of bull in my opinion. It's the same stuff over and over. So I try to find unique things. So you don't have to take it as Pass to Developers. You can take it just as an information video, or this is a cool tank. Let's just put it out there, because there are so much cool vehicles that no one really actually knows about, and that's what this video is about. It's not necessarily meaning it's going to ever come to War Thunder. It'll tend to never come, because they never get suggested in the past to the developers. So I go find these unique things and I try to put them out there, and I give the history on the vehicle. I try to, and yeah. So yeah, get back to the original point, guys, is that I'm making a list of all the stuff we do on the channel, like Pass to You, Pass to Me, Pass to Devs, gun reviews, tank reviews for War Thunder. Gun reviews is just like where I find also unique guns for other games that I play on the channel, like Scum, Deadside, Daisy, but Daisy, yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, okay. But it's also just like a gun review video that I find unique guns and I put it out there. Doesn't mean same thing. I'm not affiliated with any of these games. So I play the games. I go out and I get an idea of finding a gun, video, unique, something different, and I put it out there. If it ever does get seen by developers and come to the game, great. If it never ever gets seen, it's more of an information video. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, gun reviews, tank reviews, that's from War Thunder Self. I'm going to start getting back into that. Scum gameplay, Deadside gameplay, Daisy gameplay, Wargame Red Dragon, and then I am thinking of adding Warno to the channel, guys. So then our live streams will be War Thunder, Daisy, Scum, and Deadside. But we'll still do gameplay. Oh, and then we've got Scum reviews, so basic Scum tutorials and that, which I will start getting back to, because for a long time my Scum didn't work. So I'll be getting back into that. The first one will come this week. So I am trying to work out a schedule here of when to upload what, when to do what. I am going to fit this all in, and then the live streams. Unfortunately, in South Africa, we got a thing called load shedding, and they like to screw us over with it. So it's not always easy to have live streams. And I've also got other commitments on like Daisy, where I'm in a squad and I've got to pull my weight there. So yeah, just understand that, please, people. I know things don't always work out the way we plan. But then another thing quickly, we're already at the 4-minute mark. Thank you to all our new subscribers. We have reached the 420 mark. Let's see if we can make it 450 by the end of the month. That would be mighty appreciated. So at the end of that intro, back to the video. So today's video is Pass to You, Pass to Me, Pass to Devs, Pass to whoever wants to find it see a video on this tank. So on the screen now, you have got the Renault R35. But easy. It's already in the game. What the hell you showing this thing for us? And it's a piece of crap. No, it's not. It's actually a very nice tank. It's got a shit gun, but it's got a good armor. You must just know how to play the French. But this is not actually what we're going to be covering, guys. We're going to be covering a variant of this tank. And let me get you to it. There it is. It is basically a Renault R35 that was captured by the Germans after the fall of France. And they converted these into many different vehicles. They were involved on the Eastern Front, on the Western Front. They were all over the place, okay? The Hungarians even used them. Germans used them. So what is this one that we are actually looking at now? It is called the Panzerjäger 1. So basically what they did was, with the invasion of Russia, Operation Barbarossa, the Germans were a bit short on, they weren't short, but they needed more equipment. They needed more tanks. They needed more logistics vehicles. So Hitler looked to these and his generals and said, we've got like 800 of these Renault R35s laying around. What can we do with them? Now, as I said, they had good armor, but they had very weak guns. So the Germans decided, we'll convert some into artillery tractors. We'll convert some into logistic vehicles. We will convert some into some tank destroyers. And there's even one that I'll show you a picture that had a machine gun mounted on it. So it wasn't a complete waste. So that's basically the little history of this. And it was called the Panzerjäger 1. And they even converted some of them to anti-air aircrafts and that. But soon after the operation of Barbarossa, they found out that these vehicles were pretty weak. Top speed of like 20 kilometers an hour. If I remember correctly what I read up about you. Let me just get you. Yeah, 20 kilometers on good road, cross country, 12 kilometers. So it didn't pan out as a tank destroyer to keep up with the armored divisions. It was a bit slow because the German tanks were a lot faster. So they took them back and they designated them as infantry support vehicles to knocking out bunkers and that. And a couple were given to quite a few different infantry divisions. Guys, let me just scroll up here quickly, then I will be able to give you the precise infantry figures that they were given to. So they were given some 148 vehicles in April 1942 would be stationed on the Western Front, where the climate was more suitable for their use. Yeah, so they weren't very suited for the Eastern Front. These vehicles were not used in battalion strengths, but instead mostly allocated to a number of infantry divisions in small numbers. Some of these including 3 with the 100th Panzer Regiment, 2 in the 243rd Panzer Division, 11 in the 343rd Infantry Division, 10 in the 191st Reserve Division. In December 1942, of 92 Panzerjägers, 35 Rs, 88 were on operational prior to the Allied invasion of France. In 1944, some 110 of these vehicles of this type were available. While these numbers are higher than the previous year, it is sadly not mentioned in the source. Between 1942 and 1944, the vehicles were mainly used for occupational and patrol duties and crew training. But they were used in combat. I've got pictures of them being used in combat. So you can take my word. So it basically they took it from a 2-man crew, okay? And they turned it into a 3-man crew. So the total weight battery ready was 11 tons. Crew was 3, commander, gunner, loader, and driver. Okay, your commander acted as the gunner and he was like the gunner, and then you had a loader and driver. So let me just clarify that. Actually, I know you guys will say, but you said 3, but you mentioned 4. Your commander was the gunner as well. So he had quite a bit of workload. It had a Renault 447 85 HP engine. As I said earlier, 20 kilometers on good roads, 12 kilometers cross country. Operational range wasn't very good cross country. So 120 kilometers on good roads, cross country 80 kilometers. Primary armament that I'm going to get into just now was the 4.7 millimeter PaK TR. Elevations was -8 to +12. Armor was between 20 to 45 millimeters. Now, it's quite tricky actually that, guys, because the Renault actually had pretty good armor on the tank itself, but the modified turret that they put on, I presume, wasn't very good. It wasn't very thick. So, okay, gonna read through this article here. The gun used to arm this vehicle was a captured Skoda 47mm Canona PUV VC35, known as the 4.7mm, I'm going to pronounce that German name, 36T, or simply as the 4.7 centimeter PaK-T in German service. Standard armor piercing Panzergrenadier 36T had a muzzle velocity of 775 meters per second and a maximum effective range of 1.5 kilometers. The armor penetration of this round was about 48 to 59 millimeters at 500 meters and 41 millimeters at 1 kilometer. In order to extend the operational effectiveness, the new Panzergrenadier Patra 40 tungsten round was developed. The muzzle velocity was 1080 meters per second. As the Germans lacked significant tungsten, this type of ammo could not be produced in large quantities, and its use was rare. The 4.7 millimeter PaK-T also fired a high explosive round, 2.3 kilograms weight, with an impact fuse to be used against lightly armored and infantry. I don't have the picture of the gun, but yeah, really, weird looking little gun actually. The gun itself, without the wheels and trailer legs, was simply bolted on front where the R35's turret ring was previously positioned. The 4.7 millimeter gun had an elevation of -8 to +10 and traverse angle of 17.5 degrees, so that's the angles it can go, which is not too bad, on each side. The elevation transfers were controlled by a two-hand wheel located on the gunner's left side. Main monocle gun sight was not changed. The total ammunition load is unknown, seen as a smaller Panzerjäger 1 was able to carry some 86 rounds. It would be logically to assume that the new Panzerjäger 35 R ammunition load would be similar, not significant. I don't it could be, guys, but you got to take now some things into consideration. You're giving the tank a bigger turret, but you're giving it an extra crew member. You're taking the turret ring away. It could be. I think I would rather go with a significant smaller. That's what I would go for. The crew protection, one MP35 45 40 machine gun was carried inside. Ammunition load for it was 192 rounds, being designed to cooperate with the infantry. The lack of a machine gun was not a major issue. So that's basically it for this tank that I'm gonna touch on, guys. I just think it's a pretty cool. I love this where you take like old vehicles and vehicles that you can't really do much with, that is outdated by the time it's actually needed, and you make something good out of it. And the Germans did that. They really did. So yeah, but this does come from a project going back before the invasion of Barbarossa. Germans were experimenting with Panzer I chassis, and like I was saying in the beginning, I should have touched on this actually first. The Panzer I chassis couldn't handle the gun, So the Renault was a more sturdier built tank, so they decided to use the R35 to carry on. Now I'm just going to quickly run. I don't know why. Sometimes these pictures come out really bad. So that's what the tank actually looked like over there. This is like a drawing of it. This is another one. This had the machine gun mounted on the turret. Useful, I don't know. Maybe like a little pull box defense. There it is over there. Pretty cool looking little tank. I do like it. It'll be very top. I won't say top heavy because the Reynolds were very big, thick, chubby chassis, but it will be very high. So you'd be able to spot this thing coming from a mile. I just want to see that we go through all the pictures. That you can see what I mean. Very high. I mean, you can actually see where the Renault ended over there, and then you got this bloody shack on it over here. So pretty cool. I do like this tank. I think it could fit in rank 1. I would say rank 2. You could fight rank 1, rank 2, and rank 3 with this vehicle. I don't think it will be too OP or overpowered. I think it will work pretty well. Oh, and this picture here, guys, something I also forgot to mention, was Germany did give a lot of these to Hungary. That was Germany's allies. They did use a lot of these as well. So you can play around with it. As you can see, there's another picture of it. Quite a big, bulky top of it. Sorry about the pictures. Okay, that was for yesterday's video. So pretty cool. I do like it. It's a pretty neat tank. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you think about it. Do you agree with my ranking? I think rank 2. So you can fight rank 1, you can fight rank 2, you can fight rank 3 with it, no problem. I think it will be well balanced. It will be a cool position for it. And I don't know, maybe a tech tree vehicle this could come in as. I don't feel an event will do well. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, that's all I've got to say on the matter. Keep well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.